Hello, I'm Hsuan, and welcome to the Hsuan Kung Fu Academy in Concord, North Carolina. Let me give you a tour. Right there. So, this is my reception area. I teach Shaolin Kung Fu. I specialize in combat technique called Kung Tao Salat. But I also teach Shaolin Kung Fu, Wushu, Wing Chun, and a variety of other different martial arts systems. Something that makes my school unique, that stands out from other schools, is my school is a martial arts fitness center and a museum. So when the visitors come in, the first thing I want them to see is this wall right here. This is what I call my Kung Fu wall of history. And basically what this is following the lineage of Kung Fu. A lot of people have the impression that Kung Fu got started in China. It didn't. It was mastered in China, but it originated with this individual right here. He is an East Indian sage by the name of Bodhidharma. And as you can see, I have a map here as well. But what this wall is, it is a plaque which follows the history of the lineage of Kung Fu. So when visitors come, I direct them to this wall so they can read up and follow the lineage and history of Chinese Kung Fu, how it originated in India, and Bodhidharma migrated to the Shaolin Temple where Kung Fu was established. And then these individuals are different people, Chinese masters who developed different styles over the years. For example, Wang Lang, he is the inventor of a style called the praying mantis style, okay? Zhang Sanfeng, he is the inventor of Tai Chi, Chuan, and that sort of thing. So people get a knowledge of Chinese martial arts from a historical perspective. If you turn to the left here, you see my school logo, which is the phoenix. And the reason why I chose the phoenix is because the phoenix is a mythical bird that lives for 500 years. And after 500-year lifespan, it destroys itself. It sits in its nest, destroys itself, and is born again anew. And so, like that, I take that philosophical mentality with my students, and I say, well, come to me and destroy your old self and be born again anew. Okay?
Got it.
Let's take a tour. This TV here will display for the public documentaries. For example, I'll play one right quick. I want people to have an education about people such as Bruce Lee, who was very, not just famous as being a martial artist. Most people know him as a martial artist, but he was also a very good philosopher as well. So I play documentaries about Bruce Lee's life, so people could follow up and have an understanding of what he was all about and what he was trying to teach as well, beyond just being a martial artist, some of his philosophical perspectives. Speaking of Bruce Lee, let's turn here. As you can see, my school is unique. I have this 8-foot high by 8-foot wide picture of the master himself, Bruce Lee. And I'm certain a lot of people are going to want to pose and, you know, that sort of thing with the master himself. I did all this, everything that you see. I decorated, I painted this place in this unique fashion, which in itself is an expression of me, not just as a martial arts teacher, but as an artist in general. Okay? Let me show you something right quick as far as that lantern is concerned. Oops. I don't know if you caught that dragon up there or not. You got a dragon and quite a few little artistic designs. Over here, we have a fountain in the school that is Gautama, the Buddha. Okay? So a lot of people are familiar. Some people may be, some people may not be familiar with who the Buddha was. But Buddhism is a very important part of Chinese religion. A lot of people are Buddhists. But a lot of people don't realize that even Chinese religion, Buddhism, was introduced to China from people like Bodhidharma, East Indian monk, again, he brought what's called Dharma to the Chinese people. So let's go over here. I'm sorry. Let's go over here right quick. This is my receptionist area. You gotta excuse the mess. I'm still doing a little bit of last minute painting and stuff like this. You see, it's kind of unique. I thought it would be kind of cool to put some bamboo here. You don't see that anywhere else. I just thought that would be a pretty neat effect. Up here is, again, my school logo. So this is my store area. I sell different types of Chinese herbs and medicines and stuff like that. Obviously, martial arts is a very physical activity, so we can expect some students might get injuries such as bruises and sprains and that sort of thing. And so, I stock and sell a variety of different martial arts medications, Chinese medications, most of which I personally used myself over the years from getting injured, sparring and that sort of thing. So a lot of these are my own personal medications that I've used over the years too, that I want to introduce and make my students aware of what works best for me. Let's go over here. That's my wife and my daughter. My wife, Nida, she helped me put together this place. And my daughter, Karishma. Karishma, say hi to the camera. Yeah. She's also my student. All right, let's go this way. Walk through here. And this is the actual training area. All right. Over here, we have, this is a Wing Chun dummy, where we teach traditional Wing Chun to people. But I also teach a system called Untitled Chapter, which, if you were paying attention, I know I did that a little quickly. I stepped off to the side to attack. Wing Chun is mostly straightforward blocking, but Untitled attacks from the side. All right. So we have this Wing Chun dummy. I built this base for it as well because when it came, it was only about 5'6". I'm 6 feet tall. So I had to add an additional 5 feet by building this platform. Over here, see I have an actual weight bench. I believe that a lot of people come and they want to learn. A lot of people want to learn martial arts. Some people also want to learn fitness. And as it is nowadays, people have to leave and go to a gym if they want to learn how to, get in shape. But I said, well, why not make a place that has all in one? So I have what's called a core fitness program where I actually teach students who are interested in wanting to learn how to build muscle mass. They can learn physical weight training. I teach that as well. Okay? Over here is my practice dummy. His name is Bob, and I use Bob to show students the execution of certain techniques, that you probably can't do safely with other people. For example, if you're doing like chokehold techniques, okay? Bob is a good practice dummy for these sort of things. And so I say to people, let's use the dummy Bob here, example. I got this rope here because in the real world, if you can get the better camera angle, yeah. In the real world, people don't fight you with their guards like that. That's how they made Bob with his guards like this. People fight you with their guards like this. So that's what this rope is for. So, here, okay, and I show students how they can do takedown. I know you couldn't see my feet in that action, but introduction into a takedown. So Bob is good for that, not just to physically punch and kick on, but also you can take him down to the ground as well, okay? So he's good for that. Over here I have some things for the kids. These little punching bags. This right here is an action-reaction bag right here, so the kids get to punch and kick that. This is just a kicking and punching bag, so the kids get to practice their techniques on that. I have focus pads, some sparring equipment here. I also teach Pilates. Okay. okay? Those are what these elastic bands are for. These are resistance bands, which help to exert tension on the muscles, okay? Which is like exercising with weights, but a little bit different, okay? I also teach yoga as well. This is the training mat. I put down this entire thing. Okay? So we have a heavy bag for those who want to learn kickboxing. I teach that as well. I start off by giving them some of the basics. Okay, first thing they learn is the basic fighting stance. Here, this is called Baijong stance. Okay, from the basic fighting stance, you have your guards up here. This knuckle should be aligned with your nose. All right, this knuckle should be aligned with your chin. All right, and you notice my back leg is up on the ball of my foot. All right, and the reason why that is because my back leg will act as a pivot to push me forward or backwards, or even I can pivot around my tongue in circular motion here. All right? Leg in front is called your lead foot. All right? And in a real fight, you would probably lead with your lead. Okay? So I teach my students first how to jab. That's called a 1-2 punch. Or in the streets, we call that a two-piece. Okay? Here, 1-2. All right? And then you go from 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now what 3 is the uppercut jab. 1, 2, 3. Then there's 4, 5. Now we're going into close quarters. There's an elbow strike. Alright? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knee. That's your next close quarters weapon. Alright? Let's go through the numbers again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll finish it up. Long range weapon. 9, 10. Your round kicks. And that's the first combination kickboxing techniques that I teach my students. 10 combination. Alright? Over here, I have, these are just kicking bags, punching bags. It's for the grown-up size. You notice this one's a lot bigger than the ones over there. So this is for the grown-up size. And they can be adjusted to various different heights. They're filled up with water. Okay? So I often ask my students, I say, all right, let's see. I say, all right. When I teach them how to kick, first thing I teach them is something technically called chambering. All right? And what a chamber is, it's like a gun. You cock it and extend it. All right? So I say, can you kick that back like that? If it doesn't raise up off of the floor, you're not doing it right. If you're doing it really right, you should knock it down. All right? And as you can see, I have this beautiful wall mural of 2 double dragons. I put that up myself as well. It makes a good visual illustration. I'm sure a lot of my students are going to want to take kung fu poses in front of it and that sort of thing. Just something really cool, unique, that I thought would make my school stand out as well. Lastly, over here, I have leg stretching benches, and I installed these myself. So you just put your foot up here, stretch. Alright? Alright. And again, that's my school logo. We have benches over here for the students to sit on. I made these myself. Painted them, mounted them. Okay? About 3 people can sit on this at one time. Here, I have for those who want to learn boxing, okay? Because again, in the streets, people are not fighting you, oh, you know, that's movie stuff, okay? In the streets, the guys, they come at you like this, with that 2-piece, all right? So you want to be able to get your jabbing together, all right? All right? That's part of building up your speed. Over here, I have this device here. This is for action-reaction drills. And this is called a headache bag. And you're going to see why it's called a headache bag. Because when you hit this thing, it hits back. Right? So you have to be careful. You have to move out of the way. You got to dodge. All right? It's called action-reaction drill. Okay? So that you teach the student that a lot of people are used to punching, hitting something. They're not used to something coming back to hit them. Okay? So they're not used to either blocking or avoiding altogether. So this guy, you gotta either block or get out of the way. Right? So that's for that. And that's my school.
All right. When do you open?
We open officially June 10th. We have our open house ceremony from 2:30 to 4:30. That's a Saturday. There'll be food, drinks. I got a live DJ coming who's going to be playing music. We'll also have a traditional Chinese lion dance performance, as well as an East Indian Bharatanatyam dance performance. You guys won't want to miss this. All right, something very unique. So we look forward to you guys coming to see us. Our address is 11 Union Street South in Concord, North Carolina, Suite 310. My phone number is 540-522-5415. You could also follow me on Facebook at the Hsuan Kung Fu Academy or Shifu Angelo. Thanks for watching.